I'm gonna apologize to you guys. I have been featuring a lot of Razer products recently on this channel, and it's entirely because I'm working towards an insane build and project. And unfortunately, I thought I could get a GPU at this point, and that I'd be at least having some sort of a GPU review this year. But it seems like it's getting worse. And unfortunately, we're in a situation where I can't get my hands on it. I know you guys can't either. So I'm gonna keep on doing it until I eventually can buy a GPU and then finish that build, which, trust me guys, it is gonna be worth the wait. It's insane what this build is gonna look like. But on my quest to that, I came across this. This is the Razer Chroma RGB connector, addressable RGB connector. Now, again, pretty innocuous looking box, but what it has inside might be amazing, or it might not. We're about to find out, because I haven't really tested this, and I haven't really heard of that many people who have tested this. So let's get into it right after our intro. Hello and welcome everybody. I hope you're having a good day today. This came in, and honestly, it's pretty interesting. So this is actually a control box for Razer Chroma RGB. It supposedly is capable of being used to control the addressable RGB headers inside your PC, which we're going to test in dark matter in a little bit. But the ports on it are fairly unusual. In the pictures, it looked like it had a barrel plug and an external USB plug, which means this would be more appropriate for external use. So yeah, but what's needed, it does say right on here that a power supply with Molex. So maybe, and with a free 9-pin USB header. So this one uses USB, not even USB-C. Oh. There's not really much documentation on this thing. And you can see that Razer's really not trying to sell it, because it's literally just a brown Razer Direct box. So let's just, wow, that one destroyed the box. All right, so what's inside? Oh wow, look at that. Look at how that's packaged. That is, okay, so right here is our cable. I'm actually really curious on how this thing looks. Okay, so this is the solution that they've come up with. Fascinating, actually. I say fascinating because in reality, that's just micro USB. And this is just a barrel plug. Oh my goodness. There's nothing that says you actually need to use this cable. Is that 5 volt that goes through here? If you have a 5 volt power supply, you might be able to do this. This is some jankiness. Like, it's even got heat shrink on it. Like, this is an afterthought product, but I kind of love it in its simplicity. So this is literally a Molex to pretty girthy looking barrel plug, which means this was probably designed to be used externally and not internally. And then we've got a micro USB, it's not even USB-C, to internal USB. Yeah, that is interesting. Which means hypothetically, you probably could run this entirely externally if you had the right voltage and the right, well, you just need a normal micro USB cable. We might even try that in this video. That might be interesting. All right, and so instructions, I dropped my stickers. All right, and then here's the actual product. This is an official product by Razer. This isn't like something that they just sent out to a YouTuber. This is a real product. The real product actually feels great. Oh my goodness, that actually feels amazing. So it does have mounting for standard, you know, like an SSD mount type situation, which means you can actually put it like right in your SSD mounts. We do have numbered addressable RGB connectors. They are missing their middle pin, which helps you know which type they are. I actually do like that. Got a little hashtag chroma everything. Maybe I'll even throw that in the video description. It comes with 3M adhesive to stick it to things. So the Razer fully intends for you, if you don't have these, to just double side tape this wherever you want it. I kind of like the jank. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like how this entire thing feels like an afterthought. All right, so that just goes in like that. This just goes in like this. All right, cool. So now we just have to put that into a PC. Realistically, nothing is stopping you from using this thing externally. I mean, cost-wise, it's actually cheaper than a Philips Hue hub. And then you'd have your PC controlling everything. And I mean, that's not a bad idea, which we might end up using this to do that. But yeah, this is kind of cool. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get dark matter set up. We're gonna get into Windows, and then I'm just gonna see what we can do with this thing, because it's fascinatingly janky. Okay, so I actually like this thing so much that I already bought a second one. But we're gonna do something different with this second one. I really wanted to test its ability to be used externally. You see, nothing about how this connects indicates that this is intentionally a piece. Oh, that's actually not even the right piece. This is the piece. Intentionally made for internal use. In fact, actually, I would argue that the connectors on here more indicate that it's for external use. And so I've got an RGB strip here. I've got our little controller box, and then I got a Molex 12 volt adapter, which I can just kind of plug right in like that. And you may be thinking 2 wires, 3, except it's not actually 3 prongs. It's a jumper and 2 prongs. So that should work just fine like so. And then we can just plug that in like that. And hopefully we're not gonna start a fire today. Do I have anything? Nothing? No? No control yet? No control at all? I'm definitely getting power. I'm definitely connected to, oh shoot, I don't even think the, my bad. I don't even think I hooked up the front panel. Oh! We got light. We most definitely have light. And it's starting to do spectrum cycling. Okay. We got it, boys. It's externally, that looks an awful lot like some RGB light. Let's see if we can extend it out a little bit. By the way, these are some like no-name like LED strips, to be honest. Doesn't seem like it wants to do the extension though. That makes sense because it didn't like the extensions when I did them the other time. Okay, so after a bit of troubleshooting, I did get it to work, but the way that it works is very unusual. You see, you can make it run externally just using a standard USB device and a couple of these bad boys, which are just some Molex to 12 volt adapters for the PC. And you can run it completely externally like this. But it doesn't seem you can run two of them in the same system, which is a weird limitation, and I really hope that Razer actually improves that. Because in reality, like, this is awesome. This is external. Right now, this is controlled entirely through the USB port, and we got Razer Green over here and over there as well, which is a shame. It also seems that it has a limitation. It can't quite get the last few LEDs on this, but that's certainly concerning. I think what I really need to do right now is I need to try to daisy chain my fans and make sure that works, because if that doesn't work, then I actually cannot complete the build that I want to. Because I need more than 6 RGB headers. I need like a bunch. So that's gonna be the next test really quickly. God, now I kind of have like a useless second one. I mean, luckily they're cheap. They're like, I paid, I think 20 bucks or 40 bucks for it. So yeah, daisy chaining. So my fans are daisy chained together. It works. And I'm just kind of like running a little bit of a cycle to make sure that effects still work. So it does appear that this RGB controller is better than the motherboard at taking a large number of RGB components in it, which is good. It means that I can probably do up to like three Vardar ARGB fans. I'm gonna need 6, so that's 2 ports on there, plus the ones that are for the water block, the distro plate, the GPU water block, and I think that's it. And maybe even one of these up here GPU holders, because those, it looks good. I like how that looks a lot, actually. So, I got it working, which is awesome. So everything in here is now Razer Chroma compatible. But I want to draw your attention to something right here. Do you see this RAM? This RAM is not on Razer's vendor list. In fact, actually, this RAM is so hard to control with RGB that the only company that is certified is Asus. Yet, this is an ASRock Taichi motherboard. We're gonna do a video separately about this, but I have my T-Force Delta Rs running in Razer Synapse. And how I got there is kinda stupid. So video coming soon on that. But that is going to wrap it up for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video of me trying to get RGB going like crazy, be sure to check out the rest of the series so far. We've already taken a look at this motherboard, and we're trying to get the desk there, but with the fact that you can only use one of these control boxes at a time, kind of being a limiting factor, I'm not gonna be able to make it do too much using this, unless I ran a cable externally. How long are my RGB cables? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. All right, well, it was an idea. A good idea? Probably not, but an idea. All right, thank you guys for watching. Wolfie, out.